all of us who have ever reported on or lived in or studied the history of or the present of authoritarian regimes and how they start and how they grow roots and entrench themselves knew and recognized this flavor of leader. And it was very clear from the outset that this very well might be, if the institutions didn't hold, that this very well might be one man or one person, one vote, one time. That this kind of man, once he's in office, does not leave voluntarily. That was very clear. And those of us who had seen this movie before, many, many times, were saying this from the beginning. We're leaning on the alarm, and we were all called hysterical and alarmist by people, mostly older white people, who said, oh, but we're different and we have institutions and blah, blah, blah. But institutions, as Mitch McConnell knows very well, are just buildings with people in them. And it very much depends what kind of people you shove into those buildings.
Well, here's who we're shoving in. There's 118 people on the ballot, Republicans, who are election deniers. And I read they have a 95% chance of winning, these 118.
It'll be interesting if they will question their own election. Will they doubt the result of their election if they win?
I can answer that. No.
Why?
I know it's puzzling.
It's really
yeah, we can work on that.
No, but that means, say 100 out of the 118 win. That means there will be 100 people in Congress who don't think the president is legitimate and didn't really win. That's an astounding departure from anything that I know of that's ever happened in America before. Even, I don't know, John, you're the historian, but
even Franklin Pierce, yeah. No, the key thing.
Yeah, of course, Pierce.
that was for you.
Obviously,
that was for you. That's the beginning of the end of the constitutional order, because the constitutional order requires, as Julia said, it requires character, and the character of the leaders is vital. But the characters of the led, too, because leaders both mirror and make reality, the feelings of their followers. That will lead to civil chaos. And it's important that they're in the House and they're deniers. It's even more important if they're in the states. Because in a state, and there's important Supreme Court cases coming up on this, it is a deeply, deeply problematic question of whether they would simply overturn the will of the people. Maybe it goes into the courts. This was the chaos was the strategy. I mean, they've said this. The Trump people have said this, is we're going to create so much chaos out of January 6th and forward that it might have to go to the House. And if it goes to the House, Trump would have won.